Our Councillor Leroy Williams, Deputy Mayor of Montego Bay, Ms. Antoinette McCain, Chief Executive Officer, JDIC, and the team from JDIC, Deputy Superintendent Fiona Watson, and Inspector Stanley Gordon, distinguished presenters and partners this morning, my colleagues at the Chamber of Commerce are here, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen all, good afternoon. Good afternoon. The Chamber, the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce is only too delighted to collaborate with the Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation, as well as the other entities, Bank of Jamaica, Consumer Affairs Commission, Financial Services Commission, and the Jamaica Stock Exchange. The Chamber recognizes these entities and do express sincere gratitude for the coming together, but even more so, thank you for making it Montego Bay. This locale is regarded as the tourism capital of Jamaica, and we say the Caribbean. In fact, at the Chamber, we like to say that if you're looking to the Caribbean, then you need to look to Jamaica. And if you're looking to Jamaica, then you need to be looking to Montego Bay. We are not without our challenges. We do have our challenges. Some very recent challenges from few persons who continue to value the wrong things in life while placing very little value on the most important things in life. Recent responses from our security forces here have not gone unnoticed, and we commend them and we encourage them to continue in their unwavering resolve to serve and protect and deliver the commendable results they delivered in 2018. Notwithstanding, this city continues to be the fastest growing city in the Caribbean. Our city is blessed. Blessed with location, blessed with the true Jamaican culture that allows for persistent attractiveness to visitors, both local and overseas, attractiveness to investments, both commercial and residential purposes, and the list goes on. I recall some local visitors expressing how great it always is to come to Montego Bay. We here in Montego Bay love to hear that. We at the Chamber love to hear that. So to our local visitors, we say it is good to have you. Always make it Montego Bay. We value your time spent with us. Allow me quickly to raise a concern of the Chamber and an important caution. Please, our local visitors and our Montegonians and Jamaicans, take time on the roads. We learned very recently of a 29% increase in road fatal crashes in Jamaica since the start of the year when compared to the same period of last year. We know that the mode of transport for our local visitors is primarily the roadway. So please, on your way to Montego Bay, take time on the roads. Agreed? Agreed. Today, and in particular, this event offers a very important asset, that being information. and more pointedly, information that facilitates a greater understanding and awareness surrounding the business, the discipline, the variety of options and elements involving finance. So by a show of hands, how many here would say they are good at financial planning? A show of hands. You are good at financial planning. I'm seeing hands. And one bit, okay. So I asked that question recently to another audience and then had to share a story to demonstrate the importance of financial planning and management and how badly many of us are at it, particularly those who have been working for some time now. The story speaks about an exercise, which is to get a very large piece of paper about the size of that tent, and then also get a small piece of paper, very small. You will also need a pen and 2 Excedrin tablets, you know, the painkillers. Now on the very large piece of paper, you would write down all of the income you have received since your working life. Everything. When you do that, you will take one of the Excedrin. Afterwards, on the small piece of paper, write down everything, all the income that you have saved since your working life. And then you will take the other Excedrin. And I'm sure you'd want to take maybe 2 more Excedrins. So it really is not just about what you earn, but even more importantly, it's about what you spend, how you spend it. A basic, fundamental premise of good fiscal management. It is a discipline the Chamber encourages and call on all our members, the business community, the Mobe community in general, to practice. The Chamber would also call on our membership and the business community to take heed of the new threshold requirements to file GCT, which was recently announced during the budget debate. I believe this was moved from 3 million per annum to 10 million per annum. We mentioned as well the removal of the minimum business tax and also the abolition of asset tax for non-financial businesses. We say take heed because we see it as a welcomed stimulus for some of our members and the general small and medium business community. Like all stimulus, its biggest effect on our economy, and as such the effect on all of us, will be how we spend the surpluses obtained as a result of the stimulus. Remember the basic fundamental premise. It's not much of what we earn, but what we spend. And in this true sense, how we spend it. We encourage our members and the general small and business community who would directly benefit from the stimulus to allocate the surpluses back into their own businesses to allow for further growth and development. And I'm not fighting leisure, because if you prefer to spend the surplus on leisure, then there is no better place to come and spend it than right here in Montego Bay. Come and spend a night or 2 with us. But the point I'm making as I close is that allocate these surpluses in such a fashion that will keep the flow of funds within our economy. Otherwise, we would not have reaped the true and full potential of the stimulus. Ladies and gentlemen, again, let me say it is our delight to collaborate with these well-renowned Jamaican entities. Thank you very much, and I wish for all a great forum and fair. Thank you.